ॐ नमो भगवते वैवस्वताय मृत्यवे ब्रह्मविद्याचार्याय नचिकेतसे च third mantra onwards. येन रूपं रसं गन्धं शब्दान् स्पर्शांश्च मैथुनान् एतेनैव विजानाति किमत्र परिशिष्यते एतद्वै तत् स्वप्नान्तं जागरितान्तं चोभौ येनानुपश्यति महान्तं विभुमात्मानं मत्वा धीरो न शोचति य इमं मध्वदं वेद आत्मानं जीवमन्तिकात् ईशानं भूतभव्यस्य न ततो विजुगुप्सते एतद्वै तत् यः पूर्वं तपसो जातं अद्यः पूर्वमजायत गुहां प्रविश्य तिष्ठन्तम् यो भूतेभिर्व्यपश्यत एतद्वै तत् See, Shruti says that Brahman is Jagatkara. What is Brahman? Satyam Gnanam Anantam Brahma. That's the definition. Satya Gnana Ananta means limitless consciousness and of the nature of existence. Limitlessness is not only in terms of time-space, in terms of objectivity also. Every object is Brahman. How it is possible? How Brahman is Jagat Karanam? There is a mantra. Yato va imani bhutani jayante yena jatani jivanti yat prayanta visamvishanti tad vijignasasva tad brahmeti. That is Brahman. What is Brahman? Tad brahmeti. Yataha imani bhutani jayanti. From whom all these beings have come into existence. They are born, from whom it is created. Yena jatani jivanti. The created ones exist, survive, because of whom? Yat prayanta visamvishanti. They all resolve back unto whom? That is Brahman. That means what? Like every creation requiring two causes for its creation, called Upadana Karanam and Nimitta Karanam, means material cause. Any creation is born out of the material, it survives because of that, and it dissolves into it. You know? Yatova yataha jayante. Our typical example, so alankaram, ornament, it is born out of gold, correct? It survives because of gold. It resolves because of gold. Yena jatani jivan. Born out of what? It is survived there only. Like gata. It is born out of clay. It survives because clay. Survive means it is. That isness is of clay. You take a pot and touch anywhere. This is pot. You touch the mouth part, it is clay. You touch the middle part, it is clay. Touch the bottom part, that is clay. Anywhere you touch, it is clay. Yat prayantya visham vishanti. All pots will resolve ultimately into clay. There may be 10,000 pots. Understand Vedanta. In reality, what is one thing that is there? Clay. Ek vastu in among 10,000 is nothing but clay. Or nothing else. Or our Swamiji's example, 1 ton of gold. Think big, you know. Anyway, you have to imagine. And 100,000 ornaments are made out of it. Chains and bangles and nose ring and earrings and all kinds of things. I don't know some of the names. Women ornament. Women ornament. They are made out of what? There are 100,000 items. But actually it is what? Gold. Born out of gold, survives because gold. And it dissolves back where? Gold. Vastu is ekam, that is Advaita. Puja Swamiji used to add, he was a good storyteller. He says, my student opened chain of jewelry shops. American, chain. They don't start one. So he had 1 ton of gold and then it was all ready for inauguration. Ready for dispatch from the godown. Different shops across the state, brand. And of course it was I who was invited to inaugurate and then send the trucks, bless the trucks. He was so overjoyed. The business, there were pre-opening orders. He was so happy that said, Swamiji, I know you don't wear anything, but take one thing today. I don't need all women, most of them ladies. No, you have to take. This is have to take is typical Indian. American will not say. You have to take one thing, at least one thing. Swamiji says, don't do that. No, take one thing. And this he would add, before promising a Swami, be careful. Still he didn't listen. Swami says, okay, then I take one thing? Yes, don't hesitate, don't ask me, tell. Swami said, I want only one. What? Gold. He took some chain, that is mine. You take the chain. It is gold is mine now. So, the Brahman is Satta Spurti Pradhat. Upadhanakar, material cause out of which the world has come. Second cause is also necessary, intelligent cause. Knowledge to create. You may have material, but you don't have knowledge. Ask typical Indian men to cook. Fellow doesn't know, everything is there in kitchen. Of course, there is a good effect, side effect of corona. They started cooking, men started cooking. And then over enthusiasm, they started putting photographs in the circle. So the wives of the all other friends also told their husband, now you cook that. Then second fellow cooked something else, he put it, then they say, you cook that. In the process, all the husbands learned all the items. गुजराती में कहना अल्लाह भाई कोई फोटा नामों को घरे झगड़ा है. Don't put pictures. We have quarrels at home, you know. Things are there. Doesn't know how to cook. In every country nowadays there is some import of technology. Like our motorcycle or car, Hero, Honda. That Honda is knowledge. Hero is material. We have steel, but no knowledge. So you require knowledge to create. How much knowledge? If you want to manufacture two-wheeler, you require only two-wheeler, knowledge confined to two-wheeler. But if you want four-wheelers, Maruti, Suzuki, that's the knowledge of four-wheeler. Tape recorder and things like that. We want to create everything. So creator of everything should have all knowledge. Correct? Sarvasya karta sarvagna. Who is that? Same Brahman. Same Upanishad tells later on. So kamayat bahusyam prajayeti satapo tapyat satapastaptva idagum sarvamasrujat yadidam kincha. All list goes on. That means, in general, in most of the cases, in almost all cases, material is different and creator is different. Material cause and creator is called intelligent cause. They are different. Pot is made out of clay, but potter is not clay. Pot maker is different. Jewelry, ornaments are made of gold. But gold doesn't create ornaments by itself. You require a goldsmith who knows how to create. Building, steel, cement, sand, etc., they don't create. You require a conscious entity to create. But here, both are one. Creator and vastu, thing out of which it is created, is same. This is a unique thing. Since material cause, technical in Shastric jargon called Upadana Karanam, is Ishvara, our Ishvara is all pervasive. Like even, suppose you take this tumbler. This is stainless steel tumbler. Maker is different, but then made out of stainless steel. Where is stainless steel? It's with reference to this tumbler. Where is stainless steel? Everywhere. Correct. Isha Vasyam, stainless steel Vasyam, Idam Sarvam. This is pervaded by stainless steel. These chairs. Where is plastic? In all the chairs. Every chair is nothing but plastic. All other religion, people just blabber. All religions are same. Sarva dharma sambhav. Useless. They all talk of God sitting somewhere and favoring only my devotees. Worse than political party. These politicians oblige each other because they know they will need each other sometimes. But it is a very tight division. If you come to me, then only we'll go to heaven or Jannah. what we say is a material cause, therefore God is everywhere for us, since it is a material cause. Sarvam khalvidam brahma, isha vasyamidam sarvam. Or Narsimha Mehta, our Gujarati bhajan, Akhila Brahmandama Ek Tosri Hari. In entire Brahmanda, you are only one. We can say Akhila Suvarna, Akhila ornaments may, in 100,000 ornaments, what is one thing? Gold. Gold is all pervasive. Upadana Karanatvat. Now, the question is further, how it created by itself. Knowledge is with him, Sarvagna. He is Sarvagna. And how he created creation out of himself. The creator is the creation, which is not true. Pot maker is not the pot. You know, watchmaker is not like a watch. Room maker is not a room. Matakarta, he doesn't like a mata. Patakarta, the cloth maker, he is not cloth. But here maker is the material. Ishavas. If he is the material, when you destroy a vastu, material gets destroyed. And material is used also when you create something. There is a vikara. Modifying, at least clay undergoes some modification. At least when you have to add water and needle it out, something is added, content. Then only it binds. Modification. Even ornament. You give a pure biscuit to goldsmith. Biscuit is the lakshyarth. You understand what is lakshyarth? Implied meaning. Biscuit is not parle biscuit. Gold biscuit. You give a gold biscuit and no, gold is not modified. You think so. And goldsmith knows what is modification has taken place. Otherwise, how will he survive? Some modification is there. Every material cause undergoes some change. And some part, as the new creation takes place, from something is lessened from the material cause. Little, take it out. Is the same way creation? Bhagavan is created out of himself. So some chunk of Bhagavan will be missing today. Will be less. Because beginningless time you are doing the creation. And it must undergo some modification. Some change at least. The answer is no. Why? Modification is not possible in Brahman. Why? That which is anantam is limitless. That which is deshaka, satyam, it is truth. How can you modify it? No modification is possible in Brahman. Because non-dual, even for atmospheric changes, there should be atmosphere to change it. Something is to be there. Deshataha ananta. And no gunas, sabdasparsa rahita. So there is no vikara possible. Modification is not possible at all. Can you say here Rajkot space is little modified than the Bombay space? And Bombay is less modified than the New York space. Manhattan space is the worst modified space. And Tokyo Central space is little modified because of traffic. There is nothing modification. Brahman being Anantam, how can it be modified to create something? It being consciousness, awareness, how it is possible to modify it? There comes something more. That is Maya. indescribable, indefinable power of Ishvara called Maya. Swaswarupa aparityagena, without creating any material change in itself, there is an apparent changes and apparent creation taking place. Then you realize, oh, there is a creation over there. Okay? So that is Maya Shakti. What does Maya do? Maya, it is powerful. In which way? It can create without undergoing any modification. Swarupa parityaga rahitena sarjanam karute. Shastra said, so kamayat sa aikshat, etc., etc. He saw, he desired and became blah blah blah. But then, what is Maya? Is a unique power, Shakti of Ishvara, because of which Brahma as though gets modified, apparently. One non-dual Brahman, which is the cause of a time and space, which is bound by time and space. The cause is bound, remains bound. That is called Maya. So Brahman doesn't undergo any change. It still can create. And it is created. Now, the question, if it is created out of Brahman, sustains in Brahman, and everything dissolves in Brahman, that means what? Everything is mithya. Apparent. Like 100,000 ornaments, but is only one reality. What? Gold. There may be oceans. What is reality? One wave is enough. Who says I am ocean? Reality is H2O. So if you know the substratum of a vastu, then there is no modification. That means many are nothing but nam rupatmakam only for the name, for namesake. And what is the real vastu is a vastu. Okay? So, this creation, prakriya, the process of creation is being talked about. And every mantra shows identity of the creator and created. Okay? This is how the world is, and you appreciate this fact. This is what it is. Appreciate the fact. What is the fact? It was Brahman, it is Brahman, it will remain Brahman, and when someone else teaches me, then also it is Brahman. Brahman always has been kutastha, always has been changeless, formless. Since it is changeless and formless, how can you have change? Since it is free from birth, how can you have birth of Brahman? That is what they argue. It is possible, we have that Bhagita Shastra to talk about Prakritim Swam Avashtabhya Sambhavami Atma Maya. I can take birth at will, and by Prakritim Vashikrutya. Prakritim means Maya Shaktim Vashikrutya, and I use my Maya to live life. Anyway, coming back to this. So, varieties of marriage, varieties of things that we do in marriage has nothing to do what the purpose of marriage is. The purpose is what? Discovering oneness. Discovering oneness. Purpose of making whole process of ornamentation is to tell you it is all the way gold. So life is from brahmacharya to grihastha to vanaprastha is to discover ultimately moksha. That is the purpose. Now, the krama is given, order. First of all, that when he invokes the creative power, that non-dual Brahman, when he is endowed with the creative power, he is called Ishvara, Maya Shakti Upahita. And how did he create? So kamayat bahusyam prajayeti sa aikshat. He desired, he thought, that means invoked his knowledge of the creation. Like even some of you who were working as a professional. And then the patient, suppose you are a doctor. The doctor is sitting and then suddenly a patient comes. And he starts thinking. That means he is that person, patient that comes to doctor has ignited the doctorness of the doctor. He was just sitting at home, husbandness, fatherness, sonness, servantness, all were there. Just somebody treated him like servant. So he had servantness. He discovers, teach me, I have a patient, help me. Then all knowledge comes to his mind. Correct? That knowledge, when it is seed form with Brahman, that is called Ishvara. And all the knowledge that manifests there in subtle form is called Hiranyagarbha. And that paperwork is finished and construction or whatever you start and solidified the thing, it is called Virata. So this process, Ishvara, then Sthiti, then Laya. Of what? The creation. Which creation? That was. Creation was before, in a seed form, brought it out in a Nam Rupatmakam, whatever is the Loka word said, and it get dissolved back into the same Vastu, Ishvara. Okay? Now these three mantras, 5, 6, 7, talks about identity of Jiva between Ishvara and Jiva. Identity between Ishvara and what? Jiva means which way? Avastha Traya. You have to go through this Avastha Traya. And identity is at the level of consciousness. There is no other identity. And the three states is called Ishvara. Then the knowledge, which is the manifestation of existence, life. That he brought the knowledge, oh, these jivas have to be born here. Oh, these jivas have to be born here. Like that, details. So kamayata bahusyam prajaya. Let me have be many. So that the sankalpa to become many itself is a Ishvara sankalpa. And that sankalpa, for fulfilling that sankalpa to become many, what does he do? He starts working. Imagine how much work he has to do. That is where his Sarva Shakti Matvam comes. That he just sat. And so Sushti Prakriti keeps creating. What is it? So Kamayat, that's it. Idagum Sarvam Asrajata Yadidam Kincha Satcha Tatcha Bhavat Niruktam Cha Nilayana Nilalayam Cha. Whole mantra is there. So subtle expression of the creation is called Hiranyagarbha, and the gross, the ultimate expression is called Virat. And the first expression with Brahman, Maya Shakti, is called Ishvara. And Maya Rahita Ishvara is Brahman. You should know that. So, that now in these three mantras, teacher tells the identity of the jiva with Ishvara. That identity all the way. The previous mantra, Yoidam Madhvadam Vedam. That Madhu Adam. Who is he? Ishana Bhuta Bhavyas. He is Ishvara. Now this is talking about subtle body, subtle existence. Who is he? He is one with the total subtle body, Hiranyagarbha. Total sthula bodies make Virata. Similarly, total subtle bodies make Hiranyagarbha. That is, and ultimately he will say, Virata. The gross world is also not separate from Ishvara. That identifying with the gross world is what? Identification with the Ishvara. That's a scheme. Virat, and now this tapasaha vas is there. Afterward, there is a talking about another mantra which implies that Ishvara is my physio-psycho complex, not away from me. And that is equated as Guham Pravishya Tishtantim Guham Pravishya Tishtantim Ya Bhute Bhir Vyajayat is one. So, Virat is not away from Ishvara, or let's put it that Ishvara Eva is Virat. Ishvara Eva is Hiranyagarbha. Ishvara Eva is Ishvara. Samashti Bijavastha, Samashti Sukshmavastha, and Samashti Sthulavastha. Previous mantra talked about Ishvara, Samashti Bijavastha. This mantra talks about Samashti is Ishvara. But what it talks about is that in a Sukshma form. And ultimately, gross form is described in the mantra number 8. Okay? So, here he talks about Hiranyagarbha. Who is Hiranyagarbha? By the way, since this Ishvara and Shakti, Ishavasya Vidam Sarvam, we keep understanding. But we have not understood the word Ishavasya Vidam Sarvam. You have to understand etymologically. Why? How you understand? Jiva is not separate from everything. In other words, Madhvadam Jiva is not there. That doesn't exist. And if at all it exists, it is mithya. Nam Rupatmakam. Functional only, transactional reality. Otherwise, it doesn't have any other existence except you. It doesn't have. So, Virat is Ishvara, Hiranyagarbha is Ishvara, and Ishvara is also Ishvara. That Ishvara, creative Shakti, Maya or Parvati, therefore we have a story that Parvati and Shiva are united forever. They got married, united. Shiva Shakti is same. So also in Upasana, that Lingam, Shiva Linga, is a Shiva. And the Pitha, where the Linga is placed, is Shakti. That is one thing, without which he cannot create. So Shiva Shakti is one. Ishvara is same Shiva Shakti, and you are that Ishvara. That was told in previous mantra. Yena rupam rasam gandham sabda sparshansya may. Sorry. Nahi. Guham pravishya purvam jata tapasah advyah purvam ajayata tatam yo bhute bhir vyavashyata etadvai tat. Tat means that you asked for. What you had demanded or you wanted to know is that tattvam, and therefore all the bhajans talk of cultural vision. They are not separate from it. And kaise he is born? Tapasaha purvam jatam adbyaha purvam ajayata. Before you could think of tapas, it was born. You could think how to do, it was born. And secondly, in a Vyavaharik level, if I tell you, Vyavaharik level, what is that tapas? Tapas means gnanam. Yasya gnanamayam tapah. So tapyata, he invoked the knowledge. Like even magician, invoking the knowledge of magic. He doesn't hold here all the time. We had one magician, Kelal. He always took a tumbler, jug, and always just took a glass. So, every 10 minutes, trrr, water will fall. Water of India. Every 10 minutes from the same jug. But that creative Shakti is not 24/7 with him. Otherwise, at home he goes for a shower. You should not fill up the bucket. Water of India, water of India, water of India. He can finish the bath. When he goes to stage, he invokes that power. Otherwise, he is what it is. Mr. La, his name was Kantila. But then people, Kanti is a Deshi name, So you should look like something new. Kelal. That he became Kelal. That Shakti is enlivened. When he wears the dress, does the makeup, goes to stage. Then he says which one to do. And then he does. Without Shakti he is or not? Tell me. Is magician is without magic power or not? Yes or no? Yes. But magic power, does it exist without magician? No, otherwise that power will come and water of India, water of India. This guest came, you need not, sir, send it Maya Shakti. You fill the water. You just give glasses and everybody drinks water of India, water of India. First it is tapas, knowledge. Gnana lakshanam tapah. The ultimate tapas is gnana. Bahavo gnana tapasaha puta madbhavamagata. Gnana tapas is ultimate tapas. So, he envisions the whole creation. That Ishvara envisions the whole creation, that is Hiranyagarbha, and then actualizes the creation, that is called Virat. And with Maya Shakti ready to start is called Ishvara. So all the three levels, you are one with him, that is what we is told. Yo yaimam madhvadam veda atmanam jivamantika. This is what? Ishanam bhuta bhavyas. He is the Ishvara. Here he says he is a Hiranyagarbha. And in the next mantra he is the Jiva is Virat. So Ishvara is that consciousness is Ishvara. Brahman is Ishvara. Or you say Ishvara, that Brahman as though becomes Ishvara. Then same Ishvara as though becomes Hiranyagarbha. Same Brahman as though becomes Virat. So it is all the way Brahman. And that Jiva is also Brahman. So to show Jivishvara Aikya, identity between Jiva and Ishvara, all these mantras are there. Fifth mantra is about Ishvara, Jiva Aikya. Fifth mantra. Ishanam Bhuta Bhavyas, who knows Atmanam Jivam Antikat. He is a Madhvada, Karta Bhokta. If you know that Karta Bhokta is Ishvara. Here he says, if you know Hiranyagarbha as one with you, Hiranyagarbha. And next mantra, he talks about Aditi Pranena Sambhavati Ityadi, Virat Purush as Ishvara. So Jiv Brahma, Jiveshwar Aikya Pratipadanarthaya Mantraha. These all mantras is that. Whatever type of Sarjanam, Srushti he has to create, same sankalpa will come to the mind. And same knowledge will be invoked. Like a lady of the home will have all knowledge. Suppose she loves cooking and loves to cook, which is a rare commodity nowadays. The Zomato and the Swiggy has created a new generation. I met in 2016 two couple, our students' children. one in New York and other in somewhere in Dallas. Swamiji, come to us, that girl and that boy. I played in my life, come. I said, yes, I'll come. I think I'm coming there. Leave me address and number, I'll get back to you. Then they suddenly realized, we are inviting Swamiji. So, two things minimum, some bhiksha and some dakshina. Dakshina was not a problem, but bhiksha was a problem. With little shyness, the girl tells, Swamiji, let me tell you, we don't have kitchen. American, buy and eat, don't have kitchen. And Swamiji, then the mother found out in between way out. They said, no, we'll get you something without onion and garlic from outside. Mother said, I'll bring Swamiji and I'll bring the food also. Swamiji will eat the food at your place. Coming back to the lady who loves cooking. When the guest comes, she invokes her creative power. Then, as the item, the thought will come, yes, this vegetable, this Gujarati dish, that dish, etc. According to Srishti, Ishvara has knowledge. Or according to that knowledge, Srishti will come out. According to her decision, she will decide, let's make lady's finger. But not this way, barela and all kinds of things. Varieties are there cooking. She will think. So that Maya Shakti is activated and the Sankalpa comes according to Samasti Karma Phala. That is Hiranyagarbha. That's the mantra. Bahusyam prajayeti. Let me be many. What type of many? He can be many in bacteria also. And he can be many in animals and all. No, all species. 84 lakhs many. He could have thought 88 lakhs, who knows? Next generation may be that, different type of karma phalas. Yaha purvam tapasaha jatam. What jatam? Adbhya prasamam tapasaha. What kind of tapas? Gnanadi lakshanat tapasaha utpannam. Hiranyagarbha. Purvam jatam tapasaha jatam. Hiranyagarbha. Purvam means before. Before what? Advyah purvam. Before waters. Or not only waters. Before all Panch Mahabhutas. He is born. Purvam jatam. Na keval apsabhya. Not only from water purvam, but from all Panch Mahabhutas. It's a knowledge. Then he decides, let me have Panch Mahabhutas and then create the creation, etc. Ajayat. What is that? What has done that fellow? Guham pravishya tishthantam bhutebhi vyapashyat. Shabdadin upalabhava. He has entered cave. Which cave? He says, Hridayakasham guham pravishya. He has entered the cave of heart. And I told you in the morning, cave symbolizes darkness. And it is in a cave means, all cases it is in ignorance. The fellow is there inside because of whom the activity takes place, but is not recognized. In darkness. Kuham pravishya tishthantam yaha bhutebhi vyapashyata etat vaitat. You know, Hiranyagarbha is called Prathamaja, firstborn. They mean samasti, subtle. Total subtle is expressed as Hiranyagarbha. And that's where we tell this Brahmaji. You know, Purana Katha. Bhagavan was lying in Sheshanag. You know, how he survives all this on snake, I don't know. I think that's why he's Bhagavan. He's sleeping on a Sheshnaga. and Srishti Kala came. And from Nabhi is Upadhanakara. That umbilical cord is connected to baby's growth, food. So that is an Upadhanakara. Created Brahmaji. And Brahmaji was in that umbilical cord hanging. That is Bhagavan. Brahmaji sits on lotus, held by umbilical cord. Imagine. Only Bhagavan can do. He's sitting over there and wondered, where am I, who am I, what I have to do. Bhagavan said, do some tapas. And after doing tapas, he realized that I have to do this. So first created Hiranyagarbha. Brahmaji means Hiranyagarbha. Prathamaja, first born. Acha. And then he was given design inside. The design of the creation got revealed to him and created. What he created is Tarpasaha Apurvam, before Panchamahabhuta. And not only Panchamahabhutebhyaha, then Devadi Sharirani Utpadya, that fellow created all the bodies, devatas, etc. And then entered the cave of the heart. Hridaya Guham Pravishya, he has entered the cave of heart. This cave, as I said, is a symbol of darkness. So darkness symbolizes ignorance. That means he has entered into the veil of ignorance. With that veil, he just came. He is inside with ignorance. The ahankara is in cave. Means the ahankara is the one, the I is covered with ignorance. That is why called entered the cave. And that when you know who am I, that means you are in sunshine. You are there in sunshine. You are no more in a cave. So, Hridayakasha, Vishatishtantam is obtained in that cave, and that is the cave, that is obtaining Yavbhute Etad Vaitad. It is what you had asked for. The person sitting in Hridayakasha is you, and that you is one with Hiranyagarbha. So you are Hiranyagarbha and you are this Jiva also. Jivatvam is out of ignorance or Upadhi Bhedat, otherwise you are the same. It continues next further, we'll see tomorrow. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnaradhaya Purnameva Shishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. When the Shastra says cave, don't look for some cave inside, okay? And if you find, go to a doctor, there may be some hole in the heart. Don't start meditating on it. It is okay, it's a figurative use. Aham, I covered with self-ignorance is called as Hridaya Guha. And it is consciousness. So it is as in the nature of light. People literally think there is a light here. Meditation and Jyoti. And divine light, that is another thing. There is mundane light. They make it mystical. Should not actually look for it. Hridaya, they say this is on the left, that meditative Hridaya is on the right. Double engine Sarkar. Therefore, he survives so